Hi, I'm Rachael Hunt and I'm a virtual assistant consultant. And what that means is that I help persons get their own virtual assisting business started. I live and operate in the beautiful twin island of Trinidad and Tobago, and my focus really is helping the term virtual assisting become a norm in Trinidad and Tobago. And how I do that is that I help persons start their VA businesses locally, and I also encourage them to work with local business owners. Yes, there is a place to work with international clients and VAs to explore that as well. But my focus really is allowing business owners to recognize that they are competent, confident, and reliable virtual assistants right here in Sweet Tea and Tea. So today I'm going to be talking specifically to those who are interested in getting their own VA business started, because we're going to be talking about steps to getting your VA business started. If this is your first time checking out my channel, feel free to subscribe and ring that bell icon so that you can be updated whenever I upload new videos. And if you think that this content will be helpful for anybody interested in starting their VA business, feel free to share. So let's jump right in. One of the questions that persons ask me when they are considering starting their VA business is, what qualifications do I need? So let's address that. When you are considering becoming a virtual assistant, what you really need to look at is what experience you have. And this is my personal perspective, in that business owners are really concerned with what you can do. If it is that you say, I have a certificate in typing or data entry or whatever the case may be, and they give you a job and you are not able to complete it within the time, then that certificate doesn't mean anything. It does not mean that certificates are invalid. I do agree that you need to have certification in different areas, and I encourage continuous learning. I myself am a person that's always looking to be further educated in different areas. However, what I am really getting at is that as a virtual assistant, you want to come to the table with what you can do for a business owner to help that person run their business more efficiently and more effectively. So if you've worked, let's say, as an admin assistant for the past 10 years, then you have lots of experience that you can offer to a business owner. If you yourself you have run a successful business, and maybe for whatever reason you decided to move on to a different area and you want to offer your expertise to business owners, and that's something that you can definitely look at as well, in terms of adding some sort of you want to be able to add that value to other business owners through being a virtual assistant. So there are many different areas that you can really look at where you can, what I would say, transfer your skills from one area to another that a business owner may appreciate. So let's say you've worked in a call center for 3, 4, 5 years, and you have a lot of knowledge in terms of responding to belligerent customers, difficult customers, or you've worked in a collection agency and you are quite comfortable going on the phone and telling persons, hey, you have an outstanding balance of XYZ, then those are services that you can offer as a virtual assistant. So the first step I would say would be to sit down and really list out those services that you believe can be transferred from your regular job, from whatever you would have done before, into being a virtual assistant. And while you do that, what I would say is kind of get out of the mindset of I'm working in corporate to think about working with a business owner. So a business owner may need customer service calls, sales calls, data entry. They may need email marketing, email management, those sorts of things, social media management. So some VAs, when I do the initial consultation with them, they would say, oh, well, I'm great at filing, physical filing. And I'm like, that's awesome, but you're working as a virtual assistant. So you're not going to be in the office doing physical filing, photocopying stuff, laminating, those sorts of things don't really transfer very well into being a virtual assistant. Now, if you tell me that you're great at digital filing, then that's something that a virtual assistant can do. So there are business owners who have digital files. It may be on Dropbox, it may be on Google Drive, or some other cloud service and they may not have everything in proper folders, or they may not have things properly labeled. And if you want to go in as a virtual assistant and help them clean up that, then that's something that I would definitely say you can add to your list of services. So you want to create your list of services. And as a virtual assistant consultant, what I always find is that VAs still need a bit of guidance in terms of what services they can offer, because sometimes you might say, oh, well, I do that every day. That's small thing, as they say, that small thing. But really and truly, it may be something significant that a business owner may want. So during the consulting sessions, I really help to explore those areas that you may not think is very pertinent or very necessary, but it may be a real gem that you can offer to a business owner. So if you know how to do an online form, let's say a Google form, you may not think that as a big deal, but form creation is something that business owners may want in different areas. And that's something that you can offer as a VE and as a valuable skill that you can add as one of the services that you offer. So we can explore that in consulting. That's what I do every day with new VAs to help them expand their mindset when it comes to what type of services they can offer. You also want to look at your pricing. Now, each VA is a general, is an independent contractor, I would say. So therefore, you can set your own prices. You can decide how much you want to charge, how little you want to charge. It is up to you. Now, I will give you what I know as the average in Trinidad and Tobago, having worked with virtual assistants for a number of years, helping them get their VA business set up. Then I would be able to say, you know what, this is the average. What I'm going to give you is the average for general VA services, not for niche market services, because niche market services can range across the board. So you're looking at $40 TT as a minimum to $60 TT as a maximum for general VA services. If you have niche market services, it can be $60, $80, $100, $200. You can go up, all right? Because virtual assistants can offer so many different services. The price can range across the board. But if you are wondering where do I even start, then I would say that's a good place to start, between the $40 TT to $60 TT, and you're looking at building out your list of services. Again, for those VAs that do full consulting with me, I will look at the services that you have to offer, and together we will brainstorm where you can fall within that pricing, or if you have niche market services to offer, then we can brainstorm if you can go above that pricing. And of course, now we're talking about your ideal client. Based upon your services and based upon your pricing, then we really have to figure out who your ideal client would be. If it would be a startup, if it would be someone that already has an established business, if it would be a slightly larger organization with a little bit more budget to offer you, if it may be professionals like teachers, or if it may be a student. It all depends upon your services and the price range that you fall within based upon the services that you are offering. So those are some of the general tips that I can give you in terms of starting your own VA business. And there are, of course, other layers to that you would have to do in terms of your marketing, getting the word out there, putting your services together that you can send to a business owner. We also have in terms of onboarding a new client, how do you bring a new business owner on? And all of those things are covered in depth in my consulting. I will talk a bit more about how my consulting services work in another video. So go ahead and look out for that. But if you are looking to start your VA business, these are just a few quick tips. And yes, virtual assistants operate in Trinidad and Tobago. I am proof of that. There are many other VAs operating in Trinidad and Tobago that I would have helped get their business set up. And business owners in Trinidad and Tobago are looking for and hiring VAs locally. We have the same cultural background, within the same time zone. Sending money is a lot easier. So there are many benefits of hiring a virtual assistant locally. Of course, there are many international virtual assistants that are competent as well. If you're a business owner and you're looking to hire internationally, And if you're a virtual assistant, there are many business owners internationally that are looking for competent virtual assistants to work with as well in the Caribbean and in Trinidad and Tobago. So those are definitely options. However, for me, my goal is to make virtual assisting a norm in Trinidad and Tobago. So I will continue talking on the topic as such. And my goal is quickly becoming a reality because more and more people are becoming aware of what a virtual assistant is. And when you share this video, you will be helping in sharing that information. So go ahead and share this video. Before you go, subscribe, like this video, and look out for more content coming soon.